Hi there, I'm Esther Osakwe. My friends call me One, and I am the CEO and the founder of Life Improvement Consults. I'm saying that because that's the one most people might know me by. However, I might need to turn the camera around. ONE, that's my brand, because that's my name spelled backwards. My full name spelled backwards, the initials. So I formed the brand called One. I set up this site on Teachable, a site called Teachable. It's called One Institution, and on there I've put some of my courses in visual form for those who wanna purchase them and delve into what I have to offer. And what I have to offer mostly, what I specialize in are tips for the mind, how to get your mind serving you, how to get your mind working for you, not against you, working with you. Because myself, I've gone through a lot in my mind where I thought the whole world was against me, where I felt so persecuted. I felt like a victim, and because I felt not very okay in myself, not very well in my being, it made me to make the wrong choices, the wrong decisions that always ended up hurting me and hurting the people that I loved. But then I realized that it was all in the power of my mind. I was creating this new person, this different person, this hurt person. And I realized that I could create a different person to that other person. I don't know if that makes sense, but I really understood the power of the mind. And that led me to release my books that I've released there on Amazon. There's Before You Get Offended and Leave. It's actually a book on perception, helping you to see how that maybe you need to work on what you're seeing from the vantage point that you are looking. Because when you work on yourself, because that's the only person you can actually actively work on, you cannot ever, you can never, ever, you cannot ever, be responsible for how others feel, for their happiness, for their choices. You can only be responsible for yourself, how you feel, what you choose to do in that moment. So for me, it's been a learning curve. And also on here, I'll try and upload a picture of this whole thing properly. You see that my company is there on Facebook, Life Improvement Consults. In 2018, that's when I had this poster made. I also had an Instagram handle called Mental Resilience One, because I realized that if you build yourself mentally, just like our physical bodies become resilient to diseases, or we become healthier just by exercising or dancing and eating healthy and also sleep and different things, I realized that the mind, more importantly, the mind needed things and tools to help it. So even now, I've had, I don't know how many sessions I've had, maybe a good number, maybe over 20 sessions on mental resilience, a workshop I call Breathe, where every Monday adults have gathered together through our lockdown. From the 20th of July we started, and we've been inspiring, we've been teaching, we've been educating. It's been a blast because it's really helped me as well to come out of hiding, to work on my mind. It's forced me to sit up. It was something that really scared me, but I was so glad that I faced my fears, that I got up and I got it done. So in a nutshell, in case you're wondering, okay, so she's saying a lot of things, so what is she really? This poster says three things about me. It says that I'm into education and I'm into creative arts, education, and consulting. And I'll just explain that real briefly. So I use even my talents and things that I'm passionate about, like music and dance, and I use that to begin to build myself. And even today, I have a project called Dance Motivation, and it's really making the news. We've been on BBC Radio. We are on the site that have commissioned us to be able to work. We are on their site as well, and everybody that comes there, they realize that movement really does a lot to change the mind, you see, because I'm studying dance movement psychotherapy, and wow, movement and music, they do a lot to really work on your well-being. And I'm so grateful that as part of my educating creative art and consulting, I have been privileged to have been invited to Voice of Women Foundation. Voice of Women, is it Voice of Hope? I beg your pardon. Voice of Hope Women Foundation, and they've invited me over 4 times, I think 4 sessions, because they want me to get everyone moving, because they realize when you're moving, when you're dancing to music, it releases endorphins, serotonin, all those feel good hormones. So that's been a little bit about my journey so far. I must confess that I'm a work in progress as well. Learning about business, learning about how to, you know, do admin, finance, marketing, putting yourself out there, it's sometimes it could be quite like you want to cringe and shy away. But I realized that the more that I put myself out there, the more that people they were like, "Wow, I needed that, Esther. You really helped me." So that's me in a nutshell. I have 3 kids. I'm really blessed. Yes, sometimes parenting alone can be challenging, but I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, that's what I want to share about me right now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.